Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairin Nishat Haiful. My student number is 22018040. I'm from K2 2022. Okay, today I'm going to review an article about ICT and foreign language learning and everything. This article was written by Asep Budiman, English Education Department from Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Purwakarta, Indonesia. Part A, Introduction. Nowadays, it's probably difficult to find a classroom in which learners have not been exposed to computer technology. This has grown up in a world in which the internet and the World Wide Web has always existed. In Indonesian context, the regulation of Indonesian Ministry of Education number 38 the year 2008 calls for the implementation of technology in teaching and learning process. In Indonesian, in the fact that the teachers tend to use traditional methods they are comfortable with makes a little use of technology. Some teachers who want to create or implement digital learning find it difficult to select suitable tools and resources. This article aims to describe first how foreign language learning theory is supported by ICT, second guide to choose digitally learning tools and activities, and last digital tools and activities for supporting EFL learning inside and outside the classroom. Part B, discussion. IT and its contribution to foreign language development. Teachers, learners, and language are the core components of the foreign language classroom, and the computer is often a fourth component, a tool that can help teachers understand better the process of learning and how to support their students to be effective learners. Budiman said, the activity of drill and practice became more effective in using computer technology. ICT and literacy development. Literacy in the past meant to be able to read and write, but in the 21st century, it's taken to mean more. The foreign language activity can be expanded to include such as 21st century literacy, building up activities as digital storytelling, reading, writing, and responding to a blog post, instruction in writing effective emails, searching for and evaluating appropriate sources, avoiding plagiarism, and building an electron portfolio. That's what said by Ohler and Tiner. 1. Synchronous learning. Synchronous learning, or we can say that real time, refers to the learning event that take place at the same time. For example, is called Learn Group for real-time communication that students can join a virtual classroom for audiovisual interaction only on a video conference platform such as Zoom Meeting and Google Meet. In this learning situation, students need to log on to a learning platform at a specific time to participate in the learning activities. For example, is in a writing group, students at different locations could collaborate to write a draft and essay and then submit it into Google Docs or post it into Edmodo, and their teacher will check and comment on it. 2. Asynchronous learning. Asynchronous learning is the learning which happens when a group of people not at the same time and not at the same place. Asynchronous learning can access online resources individually toward their learning goal. For example, is news group, email, discussion boards, and blogs. And in this example, the time and place can be decided by the learners as long as there is access to the learning environment. Principles of choosing and evaluating ICT tools and resources. The best use of IT aims to provide language learners with enriching and diverse experiences in the classroom. Thorndale and Valence made 10 list characteristics of IT that add value to language learning. 1. IT makes possible activities that could not be done as easily or at all in the print-based realm. 2. It allows the integration of digital media. 3. It allows greater flexibility as to the place and time when learning takes place. 4. IT allows access to a wide range of information. 5. It allows for a focus on both end products and process of learning. 6. IT allows instructional material to be stored and recycled. 7. IT encourages discussion and consultation. 8. IT provides a channel for feedback and assessment. 9. IT reduces the need to duplicate previously produced materials. 10. IT allows time to be saved. Stockwell and Hubbard propose a set of principles to guide teachers when administering a mobile language learning activity. Among them are: 1. Teachers need to limit multitasking in an activity and keep it short but meaningful. 2. Teachers need to guide learners on how mobile devices can be used for language learning. And 3. Teachers need to plan for an equal ownership and access to mobile devices among learners and to recognize learners' preference for public and private learning spaces. Tools, technique, and activities. ICT resources for EFL classroom. In this session, some skill-specific application, general application that can be used to support foreign language learning, an example of integrating technology into foreign language learning activities are discussed. It consists of 7 types. The one is skill-specific application. This can be divided into commercial tools for purchase and free online tools. First, commercial foreign language learning tools. Commercial tools might be available in particular forms, for example, is CD, DVD, or download, and are often prepared to work on 1 or 2 versions of an operating system. For example, is Windows 10 and Mac OS 10.9. They can be standalone application or linked to published textbook. Second, free foreign language learning tools. Cool sites for ESL students list some free accessible websites that support foreign language learning in specific skills. The website found on such lists can generally be accessed on most browsers. For example of a long-running free and supported site to practice listening is Randall's ESL Cyber Listening Lab, and for use by teachers is Gary's Vocabulary Teachers. 2. Web resources. A web resource is a web that provides informative content to foreign language learning, yet not specifically for them. An online dictionary is an example of our resources that we can find it in like Oxford Dictionary and Cambridge Dictionary. The example is the Purdue University Online Writing Lab. That's a website resource for writer. This website provides information that covers grammar, assignment prompts, and steps of the writing process. Another example is Grammarly that can be useful for checking English grammar. 3. Mobile application. An application is a small program for a mobile device that assists a particular site in a simplified and user-friendly way. Apps Applications are designed to ease access to and develop the usability of a particular organization's content or function. An example of an application developed for use in improving spoken English is Well-Say. This free pronunciation application, designed at National Institute of Education, Singapore, familiarizes learners with the international phonetic alphabet and gives example recordings of the sounds of English as well as videos and animation of a speaker producing the sounds. It also features ways for learners to interact with each other, such as a link to a discussion forum. 4. Sites for recording. Before smartphones become mushrooming, learners who want to record their voice had to use recording programs such as Audacity, which could be installed on computers or more recently MP3 recorders. Nowadays, smartphones have built voice recorders such as video memos for iPhone and easy voice recorder for Android devices. 5. Web 1.0 tools. Web tools have developed gradually from static and non-interactive pages, software and techniques known as Web 1.0. Those include email, web page design, and chat forums. Web 1.0 tools continue to contribute to language teachers. Tools can be easy to use and promote communicative skills in various ways. 6. Web 2.0, the Read-Write Web. Web 2.0 tools are participative and encourage users to be content creators, creating and uploading content to share with other users. Long-form blogs such as the Webnode or WordPress platforms and short-form microblogging platforms such as Twitter exemplify two tools of use to language learners. 7. Social learning platforms. Not like Web 2.0 tools that may want to preserve privacy over their digital world. Social learning platforms such as Edmodo was developed as a safe, ad-free, and school-friendly alternative to Facebook. There, learners can interact, submit assignments, comment on the others' work, and get feedback from their teachers in this members-only group. Assessment in digital world. Digital language learning project can be assessed from various perspectives, including language aspects, multimodal aspects, and the use of multimodal literacies. Teachers can use rubrics like Rubistar to evaluate the purpose, point of view, dramatic question, content choice, voice clarity, pacing, audio track quality, and grammar and language usage. Learners can also participate in the assessment process by creating rubrics by their experiences or using the rubrics provided by teachers. Morris and Stommel recommended that digital teaching should start from exploration and allow for unexpected discoveries rather than focusing on specific assessment methods. So for the conclusion, digital tools and resources are available for teachers to enhance their EFL language teaching and learning. These include free web resources and commercial programs that help learners practice and improve their specific language skill and aspects. The best digital teachers start with familiar tools, gradually incorporate ICT, adapt digital tools, and allow for discoveries. Teachers must be clear about their purpose and design meaningful language learning activities to increase satisfaction and effectiveness. Integrating ICT in classroom serves educational goals and benefits students. Okay, that's all of article reviewing from me. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.